Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. So today I'm going to be unboxing the Nitro Deck for the Nintendo Switch. I do know that there is another variant coming out very soon, but I picked this up for $35, so I can't really go wrong. I didn't want to pay the full $80 or whatever it was when it first came out. That was just too much. Anyway, without further ado, let's get right into it. So we're going to unbox this and then take it for a little test run. So it's just a real quick unboxing and an overview on whether I like it or not. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I went with a pink colour. It looked like the atomic purple in the picture, but let's see what it looks like when I actually unbox it. I'm hoping it's more closer to the atomic purple and not a pink, but we'll see. Okay, so let's slide the sleeve off. It does have a nice image of the actual device itself, which is nice. And then you do get this logo at the top of the box. I do like the way they've designed the box. It does feel like a premium product, and I do like that about products that do take care of their boxes and stuff. It just got like a little Apple feeling going on here. And inside the actual box you get this little barcode thing, which I'm not really going to mess about with in this video. I might register it. I think it's just to register the device and something or other, I don't really know, but I have heard other people mention that little barcode. Anyway, so you do get this nice hard shell carry case, which is really good. It'll keep the dust away from your devices and stuff if you do want to put your Nintendo Switch inside this, which I might start doing. I do have another case over there for my Nintendo Switch, but I might start using this. You also get a nice little put it over your shoulder strap type of thing, which I won't be doing, but yeah, it's nice to have if you are wanting to do that. It just gives you that option to do it. So that's a nice little touch. Anyway, let's proceed into the actual carry case, because I believe that's where the device is actually sitting. So I'm going to open it up and have a look inside, and what do we have? So we have this little sleeve here where you can actually put cartridges, and at the back of that you got this little pouch where they do give you a USB Type-C cable, but we'll get to that in 1 second. We do have some thumb grips that you can attach, which I might use, I might not, I don't know. I do like the ones that I just like plain thumbsticks, to be honest with you. They feel okay normally, but if I do need to change them, it's nice to have that. You don't have to buy them separately. You do get this cloth, because obviously putting your Nintendo Switch in and out is going to get your screen dirty. So yeah, USB Type-A to Type-C, and it is really good quality. So that's really nice to have as well, so you don't have to mess about with that. At least you've got a separate cable to charge the actual device itself. Inside you do get some pamphlets and stuff, your usual run-of-the-mill stuff. And yeah, I mean, you might need to use this actually to learn how to set it up, because there is a little process, but I'm sure many of you have seen that before. And look, here it tells you exactly what to do. Again, that barcode there, but I'm not going to mess about with that right now. First impression, this feels really light, I'm not going to lie. I thought it'd be a lot heavier, but maybe that's a good thing, who knows. But it does feel kind of like on the cheap side, looking at the plastic and feeling it for the first time. And it is quite more pink than it is purple, but it's a nice pink, I can't lie. But it is what it is. We'll put the Nintendo Switch in and maybe it'll balance it out, but at the moment it just feels kind of light, I'm not gonna lie. But let's go ahead and put the Nintendo Switch in there and let it clip in. I hope it's got a satisfying little click. Let's see. Ooh, nice. So it does fit in there nice and snug, guys, not gonna lie. And it does actually feel really good. It makes it feel well balanced all around. It does feel good in the hand, so I'm glad that it's not too heavy. And there you go, fingerprints. So that little cloth is going to come in very handy just to clean your grubby screen after you've actually put it in and taken it out. So that's a real nice touch, to be honest. But yeah, ergonomically it feels really nice, real nice, really comfortable in the hands. It's got these buttons at the back as well if you want to use those. I don't really map them, but yeah, it is what it is. So at the back here we do have some ports. One is to actually put in a separate cable to connect it to your TV, and the other one is to charge it. So depending on what you want to use it for, everybody's use case is going to be different. So I'm just going to show you the Steam Deck just for comparison's sake. And we do have mappable buttons on the Steam Deck as well. Again, I don't really use them. So looking around the back, I do like that you can actually see through the device. I do love see-through devices, having that crystal shell and being able to look around. So at the bottom you do have this switch to actually take out your Nintendo Switch, switch, and also a kickstand that goes all the way to the top. But yeah, I don't know what I'd use that for, but it is in there just in case you want to prop your device up and set it on the table in tabletop mode. Anyway, let's proceed to look around the device. So these trigger buttons are kind of nice, I do like them. They're kind of clicky, but they're not too clicky. And I do like the travel distance on the actual action buttons as well. They do feel really good, they do feel responsive, they do have a little click to them but not too much. The thumbsticks themselves do have a nice click to them as well and do have a nice feel. So ergonomically it does feel really good. I mean, it does remind me a little bit of the Steam Deck with the actual triggers and stuff. A quick comparison at a glance between the two devices themselves. So you can see the Steam Deck is a little bit taller. Also say the Steam Deck just feels a little bit more comfortable in their hands and well, a little bit more balanced to be honest compared to the actual Nitro Deck itself. Just to spice things up a little bit, we can also compare it to the PlayStation Portal just for, you know, comparison's sakes, to see how wide the actual devices are and stuff compared to each other. Anyway, time for some action. So let's play some good old classic Street Fighter. Check out the D-pad, check out the thumbstick and see what it feels like. So a lot of people complained about this right stick and said it comes in the way and stuff, so I don't really think it does for myself. My thumb actually sits over it, it doesn't sit on it, so I don't know, it just depends how big your hands are, to be honest with you. And at the moment it doesn't seem to be a hindrance for me. A lot of people have complained and said that is a hindrance for them, but they actually made another version to this where the actual sticks are at the top, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, as it stands, feels comfortable. I like the way the D-pad is. It's got a really good D-pad. Does remind me a little bit of the Steam Deck D-pad, even though that's really at the top, but it is what it is. I don't mind the D-pad being here. A lot of people complained about that as well. I can pull off the moves. It is going to take some getting used to, but that's with anything new when it comes to buttons and layouts and sticks and all that kind of stuff. But at the moment, I think it feels really good in the hands and I'm actually liking it. Anyway, we're going to try some Zelda next and see what that feels like, and we'll use both the sticks and stuff. So let's go ahead and do that now. So this is Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, but don't worry guys, this is right at the beginning of the game. I'm not going to show you anything that's going to spoil it for you. And yeah, I'm using both the thumbsticks. It does feel comfortable. You know, it's not a hindrance. Again, it just feels natural to myself, to be honest with you. It feels comfortable. I don't see myself or my hands getting cramping anytime soon. I would like to play this for a long time and do a proper review on it and see how long I can actually play in it before my hands do start to cramp, because I guess with any handheld game there is so much you can actually play before your hands do start to fatigue. I don't care how comfortable the controller is. You know, even the Portal, I'm going to make a video on that. That's an epic handheld, but eventually your hands do need some rest, in my humble opinion. But again, I would like to do a video and see how long I can actually play with this device, and then I can actually say if it's good or not. But at the moment, for a little quick blast, honestly, it feels really good. It feels premium. It's got a nice weight to it, a nice balance, and I am actually liking it. To be honest with you guys, for $35 or even $40 on some sites, it is actually worth getting one of these. It does make the Nintendo Switch a lot more comfortable to hold, and then you don't have to worry about the Joy-Cons. So that's the reason why I'd actually go out my way to actually buy one of these and have it as an accessory, as an added accessory for my Nintendo Switch. You can also use this as a controller if you wanted to, which I'm not going to actually demonstrate in this video. Before you do commit to buy this, there is another version like I mentioned, and it is the newer version to this actual device itself. So do bear that in mind. I don't know how much that's going to retail for, but I'm guessing it's going to be $80 or $90. And with the end of the Nintendo Switch cycle looking very closer by the day, and the horizon of the new Switch, I wouldn't want to spend $80 or $90. That's the reason why I bought this. I knew I'd like it. I knew it'd be, you know, okay for myself. And so far, it's fine. I will do an in-depth review where I actually use the device for longer periods of time and see how long I can actually play on it, and then make a review and let you guys know whether you should buy it or not. But again, $35, $40 is a steal. It's half the price it was retailed at when it first came out. And that's a wrap, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section down below if you own one, or if you like it, if you don't like it, if you're going to buy one. And I'll catch you in the next video. Stay safe, guys. Peace.